My freeloading brother and his wife mocked my wife for having PPD and called her a bad mom. Now, they are furious at me for making them homeless. My wife and I had our first baby 4 months ago. It's been amazing, but also very tough. My wife has been suffering from PPD, and she's had a lot of breakdowns. Seeing her feel like she's failing, when she's the most loving and dedicated mom I know, is heartbreaking. I decided she needed a break. I took a short leave from work, gave her my card, and told her to do something, anything, just for herself. Spa, coffee, shopping, even just walking around. I stayed home to take care of our baby. Here's where the drama started. My brother and his wife came over unannounced that same day. For context, my brother has always been the lazy one. He's never really held down a job. He bounces from one thing to another, and when it gets tough, he quits. He and SEL have been married for 6 years, and instead of building a life together, they moved into my mom's house and basically live off her. My sister-in-law doesn't work either. She likes to call herself a traditional homemaker, but in reality, my mom does most of the cooking and cleaning, and she just sits around watching dramas or gossiping on Facebook. Whenever my wife and I would visit, SEL always made little comments like, "I don't know how you guys manage without your mom helping," or "Your wife looks tired, maybe she's not cut out for this." It's always in that fake sweet voice, but it's obviously a dig. Anyway, back to that day. They came over and asked where my wife was. I told them she was out having time to herself. They asked why I was babysitting. I said, "It's not babysitting when it's your own child. I'm giving my wife some time." Sil scoffed, literally rolled her eyes and said, "Well, she should be home like a good mom. That's her job." My brother laughed and agreed, saying, "Exactly, dude. Taking care of a baby is easy anyway." That was it. I snapped. I told him, "Of course it'd be easy for you, because you live with mom, so you just dump the baby on her. You wouldn't last a day, actually raising a kid on your own." They both got pissed, started yelling at me, calling me disrespectful. I told them to get out and not come back until they apologized. Later I told my wife. She was sad that I fought with my brother because of her, but I reassured her, I don't care if I lose family. She comes first, always. My mom called me after. She said she agreed with me but thought I was a bit harsh about the dumping on her comment. That's the only thing that made me second guess myself. Did I go too far? Update. First off, my wife is doing so much better. She's smiling more, and I make sure weekends are her me time. I still help after work, and honestly, our bond feels stronger than ever. Second, my mom called again. She asked what really happened because apparently, my brother told her I kicked him out just for saying I was babysitting. So I gave her the full story. How SEL called my wife a bad mom, how they laughed at me, how they dismissed PPD like it was nothing. Needless to say, my mom was furious. She was a single mother who raised both my brother and me. She worked double shifts and did everything without help. So to hear my brother and SEL act like childcare is easy and insult my wife for needing support, that lit her up. Next thing I knew, mom told my brother and SEL they had 30 days to pack up and leave. She said if they think parenting is so easy, they can go prove it without leeching off her. My brother immediately called me, screaming that I ruined his life and made him and his wife homeless. I just hung up. I wasn't about to let him make me the villain when his own entitlement caught up to him.